Was still pitching when you were coming up and got a chance to do that. There's a base hit left field side for Baldwin. Tell you what, he has really impressed Atlanta. Young catcher, they needed a body because of the injury trouble. And there is hit number 1 for Drake Baldwin. It's his very first in his major league career. He was 0 for 7 before that swing.
First big league at bat of the season for Sean Murphy. Cracked rib on February 28th in spring training when he got hit by a pitch. Murphy to left field. Sosa drifts back. Welcome back to the lineup, Sean Murphy. 3-0 Atlanta. 3-1, excuse me.
Might have to pass those glasses around the lineup. Absolutely amazing here for Sean Murphy. First game back after getting hit and cracking a rib.
2-0. Riley hits it in the air to left field. Back goes Kepler, and you can kiss it goodbye. Austin powers the Braves even with the Phillies here in the 7th.
Now, we wondered about last night and whether or not that would put Austin Riley in a good spot. No doubt he was frustrated with those couple of plate appearances he had with the bases loaded. 2 doubles yesterday and a huge home run here tonight to tie things up.
In there, deep left center, the biggest of flies for the Big Bear. And a game that started on April 10th ends on April 11th, and the Braves win the series.
For the second time in his career, Marcell Ozuna with a walk-off homer, a little floating slider in the middle. He knew it right away. The last time he did this, 2018.
2-2 pitch. Murphy out to center field. Does that have enough to tie the game? It does! Back to back, and 2 for Murphy. 3 apiece in Tampa in the 8th inning.
Sean Murphy is back. Last year, of course, the struggles after the oblique issue. He gets the glasses he can see, and he is absolutely hammering the baseball right from jump. And we saw him activated first in the minor leagues and now here in the big leagues.
Michael Harris with a big swing to right center field. And that ball is gone. Atlanta takes the lead. The home run ball in Atlanta's favor here today in Tampa.
Even in off the plate, and for Michael to bring the hands through but stay straight through it and have a little fun going around first base with Tom Goodwin. Just enough to get it out of Yankee Stadium South.
This ball is hammered. Is it another one for Riley? Oh, yes, it is. What an absolute tank. It is all Atlanta. 8-0. 2 bombs for Riley already tonight.
Down in that dugout, they got to be thinking we left Lucas in 1 pitch too long. My goodness.
There was never a doubt. I didn't know if that ball was going to stay in Canada.
A 2-homer game by Austin Riley. He's got 5 RBIs in the game.
It is time for the return of Spencer Strider. Just 2 starts last year before having surgery on his pitching elbow. And now a little over a year later, here he is on April 16, 2025, ready to make his season debut. Struck him out. 3 pitches. Spencer Strider is back.
A nasty slider away, and he fans Bichette on 3 pitches. A great return for Strider.
What a start. That is strikeout number 500 of the young career of Spencer Strider, his 5th today.
And why not on the patented slider from the right-hander? We know about strikeouts and records for Spencer Strider. He was the quickest to ever get to 200 strikeouts in Major League history, and now he's up to 500.
It just became the fastest starter in Major League history to hit 500 career strikeouts. Drake Baldwin. Baldwin gives it a ride to left. That's still going. And it's gone. There's the first big league home run for Drake Baldwin.
Finally, he had gotten so close so many times. And for another guy, it doesn't show necessarily a ton of emotion. I'd love to know what he's feeling right now. Obviously, the team is down a couple of runs, but big smiles there from Eli White because he knows what that means to Drake Baldwin.
And now the righty has to face the cleanup lefty, Matt Olson. Payoff from Topa. Matt Olson hits it in the air. Deep right center field. At the wall and off the brick. drills it.
We were hoping it was going to be a home run, but this certainly will work as well. That was a treat to watch, and that worked out really well for the Braves. Perhaps they will wait another hitter or so. Doesn't matter.
Eli White, deep to left, forget about it. The 8th inning has been the money inning for the Atlanta Braves, and it continues in Game 3 of the series. How about that? Eli White does not hit many homers his first of the year, and it's a big one.
And a first pitch slider. I mentioned the money pitch for Ryan Fernandez, a non-issue. Goosebumps right now here for Eli White. That was amazing, and for me, clearly, I wouldn't even consider pinch hitting Alex Verdugo in it.
Swing and another drive. Deep center field. This one is also out of here. Fly, baby, fly. Austin Riley's second 2-run home run of the night. It's Austin Riley 4 and the Dodgers nothing.
Starts him off with 2 pitches on the inside part, one to move his feet.
Verdugo out at second base, and they're going to go ahead and put Austin Riley on here to start the bottom of the 10th.
That's going to make the Big Bear angry.
Liner, it's fair. Verdugo's going to come home, and the Big Bear is the big hero tonight.
Base open, I understand the intention to walk, but that is a tough guy to come in that situation to try and get out, and he made him pay.
Here we go again. Through the left side. Ozzy's coming home. And the Braves win it in 11. The rookie Baldwin delivers. A little Truist magic tonight for the Atlanta Braves. What a moment for the rookie. Now donning the double bubble cap. But it might as well be a crown. Ozzy sliding home in Atlanta. It ends the homestand on a high note. Runner breaks for second here out to center. Harris sprinting straight back. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That is as sensational as it gets. Michael Harris.
Well, right here you look at him, Brandon. Gets turned around the other way and pretty much just times this thing up to throw the glove up. What you love, full speed into the wall.
Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Here comes Eli White. And the Cardiac Kids find a way. Alex Verdugo is the hero. He gets to wear the new crown, the double bubble hat, and the Braves Frenchie find a way 4-3.
Look at that fastball. It's not pretty always, but a win's a win.
And maybe something like this can galvanize the team a little bit. Gets him back to within 500. And here he is, the long-awaited moment. Acuña back to the plate. Look at this! Are you kidding me? He is back! I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps.
Some guys are just meant for the moments. Ronald Acuña Jr. is one of those guys.
What a tone setter. Welcome back, number 13. That's like out of a movie. Deep to center. Harris still going back at the wall. Oh my goodness! That's exactly what he did last year here in a series in late August against Philadelphia. He brought that back.
You knew this ball was headed out. At the same time, I felt like, you know what, Michael's going to get this one. The wall here a little bit lower. It lends itself to the ability to rob home runs. And when you have the great defense of Michael Harris, it's old hat for him. That's not even his best catch in this ballpark, and that was amazing.
Another 1-2. And Sale got him. Career strikeout number 2,500 for Chris Sale. Only the 40th in Major League history to reach that mark. And he gets Sosa to do it. And he does it on the slider. 6 scoreless innings for the reigning Cy Young winner.
You are getting hit right in the feels. Craig Kimbrell with a tomahawk on his chest for the first time since 2014. And what an emotional moment.
Ramos goes for second. Great throw. They got it. The former Bay Area combo. They're making sure that they don't want to review it, but it looked like they got Ramos, and they did.
Excellent work all the way around. Craig Kimbrell gets it there quickly. Good pitch to handle.
He had him leaning. They pick him off. So Ramos got thrown out at second base, and now Kimbrell picks off Lee at first.
You see him kind of leaning back, and then the hesitation, and absolutely, they're not going to challenge this. He is out.
And now a 3-2 pitch to Flores. Kimbrel struck him out. And nothing for the Giants in the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back, Craig Kimbrel. Yeah, the single and the walk, but no damage done. And then he strikes out Flores swinging. And congratulations in order for Ozzie Albies at his career hit number 1,000. Since Ozzie's debut back in 2017, only Jose Altuve has more hits from the second base position. So that's a really cool mark for Ozzie Albies, and a hug from Tom Goodwin over there.
I will assume that they got that baseball. I didn't track it.
They did. Grounder to Ozzie Albies. This should do it. A complete game for Spencer Schwellenbach. He was sensational. First complete game of his career, and he strikes out 9 to boot. 1-0 to Ozuna. That ball is hit well to left center. And it's out of here. A big fly for the Big Bear. And Atlanta grabs the lead. Saturday afternoon after the rain is cleared, and Spencer Strider is here as well as he takes the mound for his 6th start of the season.
Now looking forward to watching this one. We know there have been some adjustments here for Spencer Strider, and the biggest one is probably getting a feel for the strike zone and having that command that he had when he was going so well a couple of years ago. It is reasonable when you come back from surgery that it'll take a little bit of time. Velocity's been sitting right around 95 miles an hour for Spencer Strider. Pretty much fastball slider from Spencer Strider.
And 3 pitches and 98 that time. Certainly some more pop in that arm right now for number 99. He gets ahead of McMahon here, and he sets him down on 3 pitches, just like the first inning started with Hilliard. The second inning, it's McMahon going down. 97 dotted. Doyle is down looking. Strider 3 Ks through 5 hitters. Yes, sir. Moniak serves some frozen pizza here to end the second innings. This is just the 7th big league game for this hitter, Ryan Ritter, the young rookie. First time he's faced Strider, and he sees that slider. And now 5 strikeouts already for Spencer. Down goes another one. 8 batters faced, already 6 strikeouts for Strider. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts through just 3 innings for Spencer Strider. As they say, this is one of the guys that they rally around in the clubhouse. He's been with the organization his entire career, but he is not enjoying facing Spencer Strider today. He becomes the 8th victim. Say goodbye to Mickey Moniak. 9 strikeouts. And there you go again. 98 around the outside corner. He's already hit double digits.
Yep, setting up away.
And he got him. Already 11. 11 strikeouts through 5 for Spencer Strider.
Comes up. Slider comes up.
He went. 12 strikeouts. Strider gets Goodman. 2 down to the 6th. 2 down, and now the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. 13 for number 99. Now the bullpen takes over. Remember, the bullpen yesterday 5 2/3 scoreless, and Montero will get the ball for the 7th. Well, he's looking sharp right now. Takes care of Doyle. He picks up where Strider left off. And now 3 strikeouts for Mickey Moniak. Yes, 95 painted on the corner. Ritter, his frozen pizza, and the Rockies down in order. All strikeouts in the 7th. Got him. 17 strikeouts for Atlanta pitching today. All right, so it's Dylan Lee here on to try to finish this thing off.
Yeah.
He struck him out. There's number 18. Braves have tied the franchise record for the most strikeouts in a ball game. 2 down, 2 balls, 2 strikes. He struck him out. A new franchise record. 19 Ks today for the Braves pitching staff. Braves were down 4-1 going to the bottom of the 8th. Ozuna tied it. Now a chance to win it. And that's going to do it. Riley to deep center. It's caught, but it will not matter. Williams comes home, and the Braves walk off the Mets. This could be the type of ball game that turns things in the right direction.
Man, you talked about it, Glad. You got to see that ball up in that situation. Great job by Austin. You don't want to get too deep in a count. No, all you need is a fly ball. And
Didier Fuentes, who just turned 23 days ago on Tuesday, the native of Colombia, will make his major league debut here. He has climbed 3 minor league levels, only had 1 start in AAA Gwinnett, and now he's in the center of a big league diamond. And there's the first big league strikeout for Didier Fuentes. He gets Dane Myers swinging.
And he does it on this really good curveball. This is perfect execution.
Straightaway center field, and Michael Harris at the wall. This one he's got. He could not rob Soto, but he does rob Francisco Lindor here in the 8th inning. Jumping up at the wall. Yeah, he took that one away.
Now bases loaded for the Braves. Lack of power all year long. They don't have a grand slam. Murphy's in position for one now to try to bust the game open. 3 straight hits for the Braves. Make it 4 and make it 4 runs. Grand slam. His first in a month makes it a 5-run lead for Atlanta.
Well, I'd say that's a feel-good inning all the way around for the Atlanta Braves hitters and for Schwellenbach. Now a 5-run lead.
1-0 pitch. Matt Olson to right field. Back it goes. At the wall. A grand slam. And a reservation for 4 at the Chop House.
Again for Matt Olson, so locked in. 97 with a little bit of cut to it. Up and in, but he is seeing the baseball so well. Gets the barrel to it and gets it out of here.
Ground ball. How about that? What a play between the legs. How'd he do that?
That's a great question.
He'll just have to hit another one. Oh, Ronald Acuña backside, maybe. Butler slows. It's gone. Ronnie, another rocket into the bullpen.
Well, when we talk about getting Ronald back in the lineup, instant offense, and he expands the zone here. Look at the location of this slider from Mitch Spence. It is off the plate. You actually like seeing a hitter starting to swing at it because you feel like there's going to be a swing and miss. Instead, it is an opposite field home run for Ronald Acuña Jr.
And Murphy strokes one deep to center straight away. And it's another Murphy mash. Take flight, Sean Murphy, his 2nd bomb of the night.
Not all home runs are created equal. And I think here for Sean Murphy, a 13-pitch at bat that ends in a home run has got to be extra satisfying. Dead center, 440 feet. And the 2nd time this season that we have seen Sean Murphy go deep twice in a game.
And Murph socks one high in the air, deep left field. That ball is carried, and it is off the top of the wall. And that is a home run. Sean Murphy gives the Braves the lead. He creams one to left field.
And it's easy to question pitch selection. You just had him out front on a curveball. You go to a cutter that's going to be a little bit more firm.
High and deep to right. Over toward the line, Acuña's got it. Tagging from second is Bebas. Whoa! They got him! Are you kidding me? A frozen rope. Bebas cannot believe it. Frenchie, I'm stunned, and they're not going to challenge it.
no.
Folks, that's as good as it gets.
There's another drive off of the bat of White, and Eli White has hit his 2nd home run of
the Speedway Classic.
That's going to send the race car around the track. Hang on to that flag.
Eli White had 4 home runs all season. He comes here and hits 2 in one game.
I want to get in that car. Next home run, you mind if I exit?
Head on down there. Yeah. Wait. Eli White, of all people, stealing the show at the Speedway Classic. Not 1, but 2 home runs.
Baldwin gives this a ride. Right center. Is it a 2-homer night? Yes, it is. 3-run bomb here in the 6th for Drake.
We love seeing that Drake Baldwin smile, and this will make you smile after a couple of breaking balls. And for the first time in his career, a multi-homer game for Drake Baldwin, and this was another big one.
That ball is deep, Profar at the wall. That was superhuman.
Watch how high he gets up over the wall, and not just up, but deep for Jurickson Profar. And there's that $1 million smile after the fact. He timed it perfectly and takes one away.
Ozuna, high and deep to left. Goodbye. Another big fly for the Big Bear.
All right, I'll say it. Siete más. Here we go. Getting closer and closer to number 300. Amazing from Marcel once again. It was a fastball last time, breaking ball this time, and another no-doubter for Marcel.
That was fun. And the bases are loaded.
It'll be a nice time right now for Michael to come through again. He has been excellent. We need another one here in the 4th.
1-1 smacked in the air. Deep center field. Flying back to the wall. It's a grand slam. Michael Harris to the deepest part of the yard with a big city bomb. What a shot by Michael. It is now 9-6 Braves in the 4th as it's turned into a 9-run 4th inning.
Jurickson Profar, high and deep out to right center. He got another one.
Maybe I just need to keep talking about my outing, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're freaking breaking since we've been doing this.
All of a sudden, it's a 4-run game. So a 2-run homer in the 6th, a 3-run homer here in the 8th. That is outside. He is yet to throw a strike. A run comes home, and the tying run is coming to the plate. Ozzy, line drive, and it gets down left center field. 2 come home for Atlanta. We've got a ball game, folks.
Man, what a great piece of hitting here by Ozzy. You got a sinker slider type guy. You see he takes his sinker. If you pull it glad, it might be a double play. Instead, he lines it into left center and keeps the line moving.
Yep, stayed through it.
Bouncer that will close, not a double play. And another run comes home. It's 10-9. Ozzy stopped in his tracks.
Kind of like the Matrix. I mean, that's one of those, right when you see it, you think I can get past him, and then when you realize he can't.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to hit the ground, and good hustle by Nacho.
And that Matrix move is ultimately the difference. You're right, Frenchie. So 10-9. Baldwin line drive, and it drops. Drake delivers, and Atlanta has taken the lead in the 8th. Guys, another clutch hit to add to his Rookie of the Year resume.
And another breaking pitch, even in a hitter's count, but ball, where was it, Glab? Up. And so
again.
Drake
Yep.
was able to get it and line it. And, you know, Tauchman kind of caught that, try to catch it on the side. You almost wonder if he was thinking earlier with his wrist when he extended.
The frustration out there. He had a diving catch earlier, could not come up with that one, and the Braves have scored 7 unanswered here. Out to center. Michael charging. He got it! What a catch! What a comeback!
This is that tough one because you got a power hitter, a full swing like that, and the ball kind of comes spinning off the side. And
yeah, he's just able to make up so much ground.
Yep.
He's got such great closing speed.
It's great that he can make that play after a questionable move the inning before.
That is right down the middle. Career strikeout number 600 right there for Spencer Strider.
Well, we love round numbers, and we certainly love seeing Spencer Strider rack up the strikeouts. And congratulations to him as he continues to march on with very impressive numbers.
Fastest starting pitcher to 600 strikeouts in Major League Baseball history. Ozzy hits it high and deep to left. Hernandez at the track, at the wall. She's gone. A 2-homer night for Ozzy and a 9-run ninth for the Atlanta Braves.
You can see that ball. Little slider again with not a lot of movement to it, just kind of spinning inner third. And Ozzy punishes this thing into left field.
Oh my. Profar hits another one. This is a no-doubter to the upper deck.
And these two home runs very different from each other. He hit the screamer in the first inning. This was a majestic shot here in the seventh. But it is now the 5th home run for the Braves in this contest, and it's 12-1 Braves in the seventh.
Baldwin lifts this one to left. That sends Marsh back. He's at the wall. It's gone! Drake Baldwin exit stage left. Touch of all time. And the Atlanta Braves in the 9th inning have a 3-1 lead. That is why they love Drake Baldwin.
Pitch away, doesn't try to do much, and this is where his power is. His first home run in the big leagues was the other way. Has a lot of it and showed it right there.
He drives it to left. Ha-Seong Kim's first homer as a Brave is a big one. 3-1 Atlanta. Well, he crushed that thing.
He did. 93 inner third there, 109 off the bat, and 391 feet. It's unfortunate. His best friend not here to see it in Jurickson Profar.
And now Matt Olson. Say goodbye to that. Whoa, second deck out in right center. Home runs in 4 straight games for the Braves first baseman Matt Olson. Back-to-back jacks, it's 5-2.
443 feet here. Trying to go away again, mislocation. He does not have overpowering stuff. And you can't miss spots. And here goes Matt Olson again.
Golden sombrero, and he does it. Rice out Iglesias, career save number 250. And he does it through the raindrops in Washington, D.C. And the Braves win it 6-3.
Now, congratulations to Iggy. Well deserved. He's still talking about the mound right now with the guys. And what an afternoon game it was. Game 1 of this doubleheader here for the Atlanta Braves.
Nacho Alvarez climbing in. Just missed a homer last night. 2-2, and Nacho with a high fly ball. Deep left field. Back to the wall. That continues to go, and that is gone! First major league home run for Nacho Alvarez, and he hits it down the left field line here in Detroit. The game is tied at 1 here in the third.
Well, slider here, middle of the plate. We've been waiting on Nacho, and I got to believe as soon as he hit it, he was hoping and talking to that baseball to get out of here. And it did, 347 feet.
Nacho Alvarez deep to left. And that ball is out of here. On the day when he hits his first big league homer, he also hits his second big league homer.
How about this pitch here, right down the middle there with that split hanging. And that scoreless streak of 14 straight is over for Brandon Finnegan.
How about that for Nacho Alvarez? Michael Harris again out to right center. Again well struck. And again it is out of here. Here he comes, 41-year-old Charlie Morton, the 18-year-old veteran making his 409th career start and quite possibly his last.
Pretty exciting for everybody here, I think, to get this opportunity to see Charlie Morton. You can see the overall numbers of what he has done as a Brave, but it really is the memories, I think, of the postseason that stick out as some of the biggest ones for Charlie Morton, but this worked out really well. And we got to see number 50
back in a Braves uniform at the end of the season and perhaps at the end of his career.
2-2. He struck him out, and he did it with a curveball. Brian Snitker is going to come and get it. This very well could be the end of the road for Charlie Morton, and what a ride it has been. We will let Truist Park tell the rest of the story. Six weeks shy of his 42nd birthday, 18 big league seasons, 2 World Series titles under his belt, with his wife Cindy and his 4 children and 30,000 others looking on. What a moment for Charlie Morton. And I don't think there could have been a more fitting ending for Charlie Morton than to strike out Alexander Canario on his patented curveball.
It's exactly what we were hoping and what we were looking for, and Charlie delivered. What a great job by everybody involved, from the Braves, Chris Sale being a big part of this moment and making it happen, of course, with the Braves here in stadium, what we did here on television. You're absolutely right. To have his family there, not too many players in baseball in the middle of a game and coming out of a game can say goodbye to the game potentially with their family on the field with them. That was incredibly special, and certainly everybody in this ballpark and all those guys in uniform very touched today by what they just saw for their friend Charlie Morton.